I started in November 1974.
1988.
Labor Day, 1st May 1992.
In July 1993.
1997.
1998.
And that was 98.
January 1998.
September 2002.
2002.
On September 16th, 2002. And I remember that day distinctly because it's my wife's birthday.
2003.
2003.
2003.
2005.
2008.
2008.
September 2009. 2010.
2011.
2012.
8 years ago.
7 years ago.
2013.
2014. May of 2015.
2015.
2015.
2015. 2015.
3.5 years back.
2017.
For 3.5 years.
June 2017.
January 2018.
June of 2019.
September 2019.
A month ago.
I love working at ICC because it bridges the fascinating and evolving world of digital solutions with doing good to make the world a better place. Or really nice, appreciative, smart, creative, and giving colleagues. What a pleasure.
To me, it sounded like the best place to work.
The mandate of ICC is very appealing.
I contact with some colleagues that at that time, they already started working in ICC like a few months ago, and the reply from all of them was exactly the same. Come to ICC because it's fantastic to work here, and you will be really happy with us here.
I'd always wanted to go to Switzerland when I was growing up. I never had the opportunity. And that, along with the chance of working for the United Nations, was irresistible compared to working in a provincial town just outside London. So I came for 1 year, and 32 years later, I'm still here.
To work for the UN objectives and goals with the missions that we have. So that was the main reason why I joined, because I had the opportunity to do something not only for private, for money, but from something for the world, right?
Any little thing that I'm doing here, it's contributing to like a greater good. There was something more. There was something more profound than that.
They told me that I would work for DPKO, Department of Peacekeeping Operation. I think that in that moment, I got the reason why.
Well, the reason I joined is because when I saw the vacancy as training assistant, I got really enthusiastic. Thinking of every day that you are contributing. We are a drop in the ocean, but without that drop, maybe the ocean would be less powerful, I would say.
I've always really liked being part of building things. So joining UNICC seemed like a very interesting place to be within the UN system.
I got a job at ICC 2 weeks after I sent my application. At that time, I was desperate to find a job in Switzerland. And the first day that I arrived in Geneva, I applied to all the UN organizations that I can find in the UNOG directory. And since then, after 27 years, I'm still here, happily working at ICC.
With a whole lot of new ideas and an appetite to really experiment with a lot of learnings that I had taken from there. And I was mainly looking for an environment which will kind of support this freedom of creativity and freedom of expression, and then allow me to kind of work with people, most importantly for me, to work with people who were more smarter than me. So essentially, that is how the journey with UNICC began.
At that time, I was looking for change because, I loved UNICEF and having served there, but I was looking for change, and I had been enjoyed in interagency support mechanisms, and I was interested in working for an organization that would support more than one organization of the UN system, and that's why I joined ICC.
And I've always wanted to join the UN. The skill set seemed perfect. I was just deciding that I was going to propose to, at the time she was my girlfriend, and literally the day before I was going to propose, I got the job offer for ICC. So it was kind of interesting because, the next day, I proposed, and the entire night before that, when I got the job offer, she was, we had this big long discussion, like what's going to happen, how are we, going to do this long distance, and I'm like, it'll all work out. And she was getting madder and madder because I wasn't taking it seriously, but she didn't know that I was planning to propose the next day, right? And the only thing that saved me is that I do silversmithing, so I made the engagement ring. So that's what saved me, because when I gave her the ring and everything, and she was like, "You've been planning this for a while." I said, "Yeah, this is not just, I'm not proposing just because I got the job." So it was pretty funny. So yeah.